Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by happy customers. Happy customers keeps your customers happy. I am Deepak and my life is beautiful and stay on top of it because of work as passion. Every morning I get up, I have so many thoughts I want to share with all of you. Then I choose what should I speak today. And then whatever I think at 8:59, I'll go ahead with that. All my business programs, because today I'm going to have a 24 hours business program called Number One Businessman with set of business people, entrepreneurs. In all my business programs, at some point of time, I always um, told them, and the worst punishment that can be given to any human being is to make them feel helpless. Worst punishment. Nothing is more worst than to make other people helpless. It's a very dirty emotion. It's a very dirty feeling. Nobody should go through. There are times in my life I have been very helpless or I've been made to feel helpless. Then I realize I've shared with you earlier the two emotions which I have transcended in my life is one is guilt and regret. I don't live in guilt nor I live in regret. I have transcended emotions in my life. As I'm sharing with you this, I realize even helplessness is a very dirty emotion. And when there was a phase in my life, I was made helpless. And I realize I'm feeling helpless because I am too dependent or I'm dependent on other people for a lot of things. I told myself, I don't want to go through helplessness in my life. The only way can outgrow is to grow in life, to become so strong, become so independent that you don't have to ever depend on. Yeah, once in a while life will test you. But I think that time you have enough people who can help. Very rarely this happens that you feel very, very helpless. But I told myself, I don't want to feel helpless in my life. So I live a life where all that I do, I have a lot of people who help me out. A lot of people. It is my office, it is my college, it's my students, it's my fraternity, it's my life, my family. A lot of people help me. But you know what? As I'm talking to you, you're realizing all that I expect them to do, in case they don't end up doing it, I myself can do that. I know about it. Because otherwise, I become very helpless. For example, tomorrow we're celebrating Women's Day, Sunday evening, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. A lot of people have taken a lot of responsibilities. Somebody will take care of the event, somebody will take care of the master of ceremony, somebody will take care of fashion walk, somebody will take care of music, dance, somebody will take care of speeches. Everything is being delegated, everything will happen. But you know what? Back of the mind, they also know, and I also know. If none of them turn up, which will never happen, if none of them turn up, I can single handedly run the entire event, giving 10 times more beautiful experience than what all of them put together. Because suddenly one of them say, I will not be able to come for the program tomorrow. I may not, last minute I am to dropping out. And jo bhi hai. I don't want to feel helplessness that time because I know that what all of them do, I also can do it. So build my world like that. From the day I went through this helplessness, the reason I'm discussing with you is all of you at some point of time, or maybe now also, must be going through some helplessness because you're depending on somebody for this, somebody for that, something here, something there, including God. I think one, two parts to today's 9 minutes motivation. One is don't make anybody helpless. For example, I've seen a lot of business people when the customers call for the delivery of the material, they keep avoiding the calls because material is not ready. It's okay, pick up the call and say it will take some time. Right? They'll shout, they will feel bad, they will scold you, may say some um, unexpected statements to you. But at least after the call, in that couple of minutes, the person feels okay. You are available. Still, you're working on the job. By you avoiding the phone calls, the helplessness in the other person goes increasing. A supplier calls you for the payment. Okay, you don't have payment. It's always going to be a struggle. Money rolling is not an easy thing in business. You don't have money, but you are there. No, pick up the call and say, I'm sorry, I told you I will be able to pay you today, but I still don't have received the money from where I am supposed to receive. So I cannot pay you. So please consider wait. He might feel bad, he might scold you, might shout at you, he might say some unworthy words. All the things okay, but at the end of it, he knows that you're at least there. No, he doesn't feel helpless. An employee want to talk to you, meet you, discuss ideas with you, or discuss some feedbacks with you, and you just keep avoiding, just keep avoiding, just keep delaying, just because you think it's not priority or whatever it may be. But you are end up making your own employees helpless. They do not know where to go for a solution, because if you do not approve it, nobody else can do that. They have to face the departments, they have to face the customers, they have to face the market. The condition becomes so helpless. The worst punishment you can give to another human being is to make them feel helpless. Whether it's in a family, it's in an office, it's a society. If you cannot do, tell me, no, I'm not, I'm sorry, I cannot do that. और टांग के रहने का जरूरत नहीं है, लड़का के रखता है हमेशा हम लोग. हाँ, we'll see, we'll think about it, ये वो. And the person is building the expectation, might it happen, it might happen, it might happen. And suddenly one day either you are not available, you disappear, you start avoiding people or ignoring the person who has who has put so many expectation in that, and suddenly feel helpless. Where do he or she goes? The worst punishment one human being can give to another human being is the state of helplessness. The times you may not be able to physically go and help, but you can be giving moral help, you can give emotional help, you can at least be there on the phone, talk to them, may be available for them. Yes, I am sorry, I know you are going through some situation. How I wish to help you, but I cannot right now because I'm not in the position to do that. But I just want you to be there, know that I really want to do that. The person still feels somebody is there to talk. Just by ignoring, avoiding, discarding people, snubbing off people, where you know you can do something, but you are not wanting to, or you are not in the state right now, jo bhi hai, but you can be there for the person. Do not make people helpless, because so many construction industries, why they struggle. They promise they will deliver the flat in 1 month, 1 year's time, 2 years time, and then they drag the project for 3, 3, 4, 4, 5 years. A common man has taken loans from the banks. He's paying EMIs. He has pressure. He doesn't. He has to pay the rent also. He has to pay the EMIs also. Kind of pressure. In that pressure, he goes to the builder, and builder keeps avoiding him, or his team keeps avoiding him. The kind of negativity they release towards these people, वो आह लगती है दूसरे की ग्राई की आह लगती है, बोलते हैं ना, इसका बद्दुआ लगती है. And that's how this negativity of crores of people who are waiting for their houses ultimately will impact the construction industry. And we have seen in the past, and this has happened everywhere. Do not make people helpless. And those of you, in case you feel you're helpless, you're too dependent on other people, you should not. Become strong, become solid, grow, outgrow, transcend the need of people as much as you can do. You cannot live without them, but yes, if you can, whatever you think you need in life, see can you start becoming self dependent. Modi ji bol rahe na, atmanirbhar bano. I think on every aspect you should become independent or self dependent, and not depending on other people. Do not make other people helpless, nor you should go through helplessness in life. It's a very, very strong feeling that you can build for yourself. Don't punish people, nor get punished by people. Make choice and make the corrections. Outgrow, transcend, grow out. But you need to. With this belief, let's start this beautiful, beautiful day. And here we go. So guys, go, set, and grow.